All right, guys, this is one of those days where I'm not sure how I ended up here. I guess starting that random golf blog 13 years ago is kind of paying off, but I'm here at Panther National Golf Club, which is undoubtedly one of the coolest golf courses, coolest golf clubs I have ever been to. So today we're gonna go out, we're gonna play the course, I'm gonna give you a little bit of a tour, I'm gonna tell you a little bit about it because, well, let's be honest, there's a lot to talk about. And speaking of interesting things to talk about, let's talk about this right here. So we are on the practice green, which rolls right into the back tee boxes of the first hole, where they are called the JT tees, because in partnership with Jack Nicklaus, this is the first design by Justin Thomas, who is also a member here and big, reason that this place exists. And considering most of you guys have seen my golf swing, like the idea of, even on a tee, hitting from a practice green that's as pure as this, that's not a good idea. We're gonna move it up a little bit. Okay, so since Panther National is only in its second season, obviously there's still a lot of construction going on. Where I'm standing right now, this is going to be the view from the clubhouse, which is gonna give you awesome views of the practice green, the first tee. We've got the sixth green right here. And one of the things that's going to be pretty cool is in some way or another, they're going to incorporate the back tees of the seventh hole into the clubhouse. So we've heard it might be just the front lawn, but it could be the roof, it could be the patio, which I've never seen that anywhere before and sounds like a really interesting design element. All right, third hole, par 5. I've got about a 15-foot putt for birdie. I'm feeling pretty good about this. Have I mentioned that I like this course yet? Oh, so close. I'll take the par. There's been some bunkering changes. Apparently the hole was too easy, so let's see if I can avoid this new bunker they've got out there. Absolutely nowhere in the direction that I was told to hit it, but I think we're okay. So here on 4, this was the new bunker, and this was our ball here. So we missed it at least. Just pretend like you didn't see that. All right, we ran into a little bit of trouble in a different bunker in the fairway, but now we're up here. We're gonna see if we can salvage this. 5 feet, not mad at that. All right, could have been worse. All right, so already out here at Panther National, we've seen elevation change, we've seen water, we've seen some crazy bunkering. When I think of Florida golf, I think of holes that kind of lap back and forth, nothing all that interesting. This is one of the most unique courses I've played in a long time, and it does not feel like I'm in Florida right now. We're here on the 5th hole, and they've got this sweet looking island green. One of the cool things about this green is that Jack actually wanted it to be about half the size that it is currently, but Justin Thomas was like, no way. For a members course, we need to actually make this playable, along with being a championship golf course. And a green that small, especially an island green, just wouldn't really make a whole lot of sense. So if you look at where the rough line is on either side of the bunker, you basically could cut either side of that off. And that was kind of what they were originally thinking for the hole. Personally, kind of glad they went with the bigger green. So when you're playing Florida golf, you don't expect a lot of big rolling fairways. You don't expect a lot of elevation change. But one thing I've noticed on a couple of these fairways, and we're here on the 9th right now, is that you basically have these big swales where I'm still in the fairway, the ball comes down, but I have a blind shot. So it's basically saying all right, I've got a long ways to go on a par 4. If you hit a good drive, you're gonna get better roll into the fairway, better views. But if you're not thoughtful about where you put the ball, you could end up down in one of these holes, like where we are now, where, great lie, can't see the green. And that's just my own fault for, well, not being a better golfer. Let's see how it goes. All right, so this is one of the more interesting spots on the course. We're up on the 11th tee box, which is the highest point on the course, and you can see everything. So back over here, we got the front 9 as well as 18. We got the back 9 over here. This, from the JT tips, is 654 yards. So when he designed this, the idea was he wanted to be able to get there in 2. 654 yard par 5, get there in 2. I can't even comprehend that. But out here on the left, we got a big bunker with 2 mounds in it. If you can hit a drive straight over those mounds, which from here is like 300 plus yards, you're gonna hit a speed slot, you're gonna go basically down a cliff, and it's gonna roll right down up towards the water. If you can hit that drive from back here, that's over a 400 yard drive. But for the average person like me, who's gonna be playing 1, 2, like 3 tee boxes up, that can still help me as well. All right, so we missed the speed slot. A better player would be hitting their 3-wood from here, but because me and my 3-wood are currently taking a break, we're gonna go with 4-iron, try and get some distance here. Yeah, I like this club better. We're here on 14, and this is another example of a hole that already, we're 2 seasons in at Panther National, and they're already making major changes to the golf course. So we talked about the bunker on 4. Here we are on 14. There was also some changes on 18 we're gonna talk about. But up here, they had a couple extra bunkers that people were just kind of always getting in. It didn't matter if you were playing for the back, the front, the way they were laid out. It just, if you missed one, you were probably gonna be in the other, and it wasn't the most friendly playing experience. So they completely redesigned the way the hole looks to make it more strategic and a little bit more friendly for the average player. All right, so on the front 9, you come back to the clubhouse after 3, 6, and 9, but on the back 9, you have this. This is lounge 14. Nice little comfort station. Everything on the counters is complimentary, and they've got, it looks like pretty much anything you could want. I'm not gonna lie, this seems like a pretty dope place just to come and hang out and chill, even if you're not golfing. I don't know if that's a thing, but it's nice. All right, we're on the 15th hole, last par 3, and the most interesting because there's actually 2 sets of tee boxes. You've got the upper tee boxes where we are and the lower tee boxes, and for both the upper, the lower, there are 5 sets of tees. So there are 10 different tees for this hole. They generally alternate every day or two, whether or not you're playing the upper or the lower, but it completely changes the dynamic of the hole. A couple interesting facts. It's not an easy hole. So we're just down on the lower tees from the gun, from the JT tees, 270 yards to the flagstick. So not an easy hole. And to make things even more interesting, this is the largest green Jack Nicklaus has ever built at 87 yards from one end to the other. So I'm gonna go see if I can make a par. You think I can make a par? I think I can make a par. Let's find out. Okay, fun fact that I just learned, there has only been 1 hole-in-one ever on this hole. And the guy holding the camera, my caddy Sam, he is the guy. And not only was it a hole-in-one, he like 40-mile-an-hour winds, out over the water, puts it back. It was to close out a match. Like, the story is wild. So I'm pretty excited because it's about to be 2 of 2. I'm gonna steal some of his glory right here. Oh, there we go. Sam's getting worried back here. This is a very large green, and I can't see exactly what it's doing. So I think it's not quite on the green, but it's in the right zone. All right, so this is what I mean. So we're not on the green technically, but for a green as big as this, I mean, I might as well be, right? Like, it's pretty close. We got to putt at it. Okay, this is gonna be a fun one, but if we make this, it's gonna be pretty memorable. So here we go. All right, we're giving it a chance. Giving it a chance. Okay, 4 feet from back there. Come on, I feel pretty good about that one. Now to see if we can close it out to make the par. Should I wait for the read? No, we're just gonna go for it. The greens here are so perfect that I've got nobody to blame but myself right now. So it's okay. 270-yard par 3, bogey. Even if I didn't really play it from 270, it was more like 211, but I'm fine with it. So one thing that's kind of cool, the owner of the property, the person that developed it, the whole reason this exists, his name is Dominic Sen. And over here on the 17th hole, as you'll see, there is a Switzerland flag in honor of him because he's from Switzerland. So kind of a cool little touch to honor the man that built this place. There we go. We made up for the missed opportunity on 15 with the birdie on 17. I'm feeling pretty good about that one. All right, so we made it to 18, which is the 3rd hole that they have done significant work to even since building the course 2 years ago. So they took the whole green, they moved it down and left and built a bulkhead closer to the water. They then added more bunkers up to the top right. So this accomplished two things. It made the hole more visually pleasing because when you're in the clubhouse and you're looking down on 18, you want it to be something memorable. And it definitely is a memorable finishing hole. And it also adds the playability. Some of the holes here, they decided to make it a little bit easier, a little bit more playable. But this one, they actually kind of upped the challenge with adding those bunkers up around to the right. You have to take on more water on the approach, pretty much regardless of where you're hitting from. So really strategic, really strong, really beautiful 18th hole at Panther National. So fun fact that I just learned as I got up here. When you're standing on 18, you look at this hole, there's bunkers down the right-hand side. Let's say you slice it a little bit, you hit it over those bunkers. Well then, there's this. A hidden fairway for 18. You can see the green over there. You've got a hidden fairway behind these bunkers that just kind of bails you out. So it's like, if you're like, oh man, I'm bummed, I'm gonna be in the rough, I'm gonna be in another fairway. No, you're still in the fairway on 18. And frankly, from over there, it takes out some of the water that's in play up there on the left. Cool design element. All right, we're in business. And you can see the way this is designed. Like if I want to go straight at the flag, which is on the left side of the green, you have to carry, you know, the water. And that is a really daunting shot. And so me in the rough over here, I'm gonna go and try and stick it up over that pot bunker, see if I can catch the right side of the green. Try not to be a hero here. Oh, get short of that bunker. Okay, great shot. Short of the bunker. I feel good about that. Let's go. All right, so we can see my ball up there. On a hole like this, I am not mad at that at all. But you can see all these new bunkers they built up here. So they took away some of the bailout area over there on the right. Still got the pot bunker right in the center. So you got to clear that, forces you to make a decision. And then over on the left, you are dead. Really cool finishing hole. Okay, third shot here. We're gonna just try and get it up about 50 yards over that hill, see if we can run it down towards the pin and not do something stupid. And then we did something stupid. All right, just making things a little more difficult on myself. Sam, this is all your fault. Got ourselves a little bit of a longer par putt than we were hoping for, but let's see what we can do here. Turn in there. Turn in there. Come on, baby. Come on. All right. I am not mad at that after stubbing that approach shot there. All right, unlike other YouTubers, you get to see the good, the bad, and the ugly. So we got what, a little 4 or 5 footer for bogey. If we make this, I'm gonna be happy. So let's knock it in and end on a high note. There we go. Just like that. That's Panther National. What a cool golf course. All right, and then we've got the par 3 course, which I think every high-end club that has the land for it, you should build a par 3 course, because how awesome is it to come, you go play around with your buddies, you come out here afterwards, you drink some beers, you play some bets. I mean, that's really what it's all about. And so here, there's no tee boxes, there's no tee markers. You can play from wherever you want. I know the 7th hole is an exact replica of 17 at TPC Sawgrass, so we'll see how that goes. We're gonna go out, we're gonna have some fun. I'm gonna turn the camera off and enjoy the rest of my time here. My name's Sean Ogle, I'm the founder of this thing here, Breaking 80, where we talk about cool golf products and more importantly, cool golf courses. If you ever have the opportunity to come visit Panther National, drop everything, go play. This place is just getting started. It's only going to be getting better, and it's already really, 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 really good. Hope you have a great day. We'll see you later. Peace. Just a little bonus content for you. 9th hole, par 3 course, even going into the final hole. Who do you think's got it? Me or Mr. Hole-in-One, Sam over here? Yeah, I think it's gonna be me too. Straight up, I don't get any strokes. I got 3 strokes for the round. You're what, a 1 handicap? 1?
I'll give myself a 2.
2. 2, I'm like an 11. So I'm already winning. The pressure's off me, but him over here, he's sweating. Oh, that's right on it. That could be good. That could be good. Here I was thinking you were gonna crumble under pressure.
That was close, it's tight.
Oh, it's not gonna be as good as his, but we're gonna get up there. Ooh, ooh. Okay, I got my work cut out for me. But stranger things, you should have seen the 20-foot putt I made to have the hole on the last one. We should have been filming that one. We got Sam over here, about 5 feet. And I'm over here maybe 30 feet. So I got my work cut out for me, but stranger things have happened. Stranger things have happened. Let's do something special. All right, sitting here now, this is more than 30. This is a longer putt than I thought it was gonna be, but we got one shot. I'm gonna try and do something, we're gonna make this memorable. Hole this, he's gonna crumble under pressure, call it a day. Which way is it gonna go? Come on back. Oh, all right. He's gotta give me a line though, so if he misses this, it's not over yet. It is not over yet. This guy played college golf, but he's been out of the game for a little while, so we'll see if he still has it in him. Never a doubt.
It was a pleasure.
With the dagger. Oh.